Hi, Rodney Smith here. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on the fundraiser, show you the map and the progress of the pins, and talk to you about some stretch goal ideas I had, maybe get your feedback on those. And a box arrived from one of our viewers, and I wanted to open that up and show it to you. So first of all, let's take a look at the map. As you can see, it's filling up with pins. Now this is almost completely up to date. There are a few pins that aren't in the map because those just came in before I shot this video, but we'll get those on very soon. As you can see, it's getting crowded in some places. Some of the pins are getting stuck in there at very funny angles, and occasionally I can't get the pin right in the exact location, but I get it as close as I possibly can. I was also asked by a couple of viewers where we live, so just in case you didn't hear from a previous episode, that's us there in Prince Edward Island. Anyway, it's really nice to have this map here and to be able to share with you guys how your contribution really connects with a bunch of other gamers around the world supporting our series. It's very heartwarming, I assure you, for us, and we really appreciate it. Thanks so much for your donations. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention to you was some stretch goal ideas. So right now we have it set up at $7,000. We're going to have a giveaway. I really need to add that to the Indiegogo page. It wasn't there. I'm going to try to add that when I add this video. So basically, we reached $7,000. We're going to do a draw with anyone who's donated and anyone who would like to get in the draw. Even if you haven't donated, just send me an email at watchitplayed@live.com, and in the subject heading, put Harvey Walters Contest. So we'll just do a draw. We're going to give away last few of our Fantasy Flight Games Harvey Walters models, as well as maybe a picture or two, or we'll find something else to throw in there. Maybe some Watch It Played magnets or something. So not a big deal. So I wanted to have something maybe a little more interesting as well as we got past that. So maybe around the $8,000 mark, what I was thinking we could do was have a big group live streaming game. I've never done anything like that before. I'm not even sure if I know exactly what kind of technology I would need to do that, but I'm sure in this day and age we can work something out. So I was thinking we could maybe play a game, possibly even one we haven't done in the series yet, or maybe one we have. I'm not sure what. But if it's one we haven't, then I would try to teach the game very quickly to a live audience, and then we would record the playthrough. Well, not record it, but actually stream it so you'd be able to see it. I might also be able to record it. Can you tell I'm winging this? Yeah, so but you get the idea. I'd like to just do a live stream with as many people as possible and try to work out some kind of way for that to work. Now, obviously not every game would suit that, so we'd have to first of all find a game that would suit that kind of format, and also the technology to do it. So hopefully with a web camera and the internet and your suggestions on a game and possibly even some software to use, we can get that going. So let me know if you have any feedback, because I think this could be really fun to do, and if it works, it might be fun to do at a couple of different stretch levels if we get above the $8,000 mark. So also, as you know, at $10,000, we're trying to get to that so that I can replace this green screen. Not replace it, but get a faux wall to put in front of it that I can kind of roll in and out when I need the green screen, when I don't. That would actually be used during most of our videos, because the green screen, although it does a nice job of covering up the storage containers behind me, isn't really the look that I'd be looking for in this series. I prefer to create something a little more professional looking, but comfortable, kind of cozy, you know, and I could put some little gaming apparatus up on the wall or whatever and change it as time progresses. So that's the idea we have for $10,000. Now, I got thinking, in the off chance that we get more than $10,000, what do I really want for the series? And to be honest, the next thing I'd like to be able to do is upgrade the camera. Now, the camera we're using right now is a Canon T3i, for those of you who are familiar with cameras and care. And it's a very good camera for what we've been doing. I've been very happy with how it's worked out. But I would love to be able to basically bring you the best, crispest, most professional look that we could. I mean, we're a very amateur situation here. We do our best to make the show look good and to look as professional as we can. But, you know, we're winging it here. We're just a small family in Prince Edward Island doing what we can. But if we could just, you know, pop the camera quality up another notch, that could really make it look really good as well. So, in other words, sharpen the details on those close-ups. But, you know, a better camera would allow me to shoot better in low light. Now, this lighting's not terrible, but sometimes I have to boost the settings on the camera to really get the image to look good. And then it introduces a little bit of grain and some fuzziness. So right now I've got my eyes on the Canon 5D, either the Mark II or the Mark III. The Mark III is a little bit more expensive. The Mark II is a little more reasonable, but they have some nice video options. But the main thing is they just have a much improved video quality. I'm not trying to put any kind of like pressure on donators here. It's more of letting you know that if we receive donations above $10,000, here's what we would do with the money. You know, it's not going to be going into my vacation fund or something. I would be trying to basically put the money right back into the series and help improve it and help improve the look for you guys when you're watching the show. So, okay, those are my ideas. I'd love to get your feedback on them. But now I'd really like to open this box. As always, it's really great to get donations to the series because, of course, money pays the bills, and you can't pay the bills with board games. But it's so nice to get these donations as well of games to play. So I'm going to... I wish I had Luke's knife here with me, but, well, okay, I'm not going to need it. The tape's coming off really easily. Let's take a look and see what Justin sent to me. All right. Well, we first have a note. Oh my goodness. This, okay, this is not at all what I expected. This is not a game. This is actually Adobe Premiere CS6, which is the editing software that I use, but I don't have the latest edition of this. And this is not inexpensive software, so it's not something I can just go grab anytime I want. And Adobe Creative Suite 6 Design and Web Premium. I'm kind of blown away right now, to be honest. Thank you so much. This is incredibly generous of you to send to me. I'm gonna have to cut for a second here. Okay, well, I consider myself a talkative person, but I'm really at a loss for words right now. This is very generous. Not only is this the editing software I use for the video, but the Creative Suite is sort of a collection of software, including Photoshop, which some of you are probably familiar with, as well as Dreamweaver, InDesign, and some of the software I use outside of Watch It Played. I use it in my my other work. So this is incredibly helpful, very generous, and I know that this came from one of our viewers, but I can't help but feel like, you know, really these kind of gifts are an extension of everyone's generosity to our series that sort of helped us keep going so that we can continue to grow and provide you guys with content about a hobby that we just love so much. It's just this is really touching. I'm gonna have to go, honestly, before I embarrass myself. But thank you so much, everyone, for watching our show and supporting us. Please send me your feedback on what you heard me talk about earlier in this video. I can't remember what it was now. So I'm gonna go. See you later, guys. We'll see you in the next episode.